Hi, I'm Erin Spors, and today we're going to meditate with our fourth chakra at our heart center called the Anahata chakra. The word Anahata can be translated to mean unstruck or unhurt, and the unstruck sound is said to be the primordial sound at the start of the universe. And if you believe that the universe is a product of love, that all of this and all of us are really made of the energy of love, then it makes sense that our heart chakra would be named after this sound. So let's begin. Find a tall, comfortable seat. Let your eyes close. Stack the crown of your head up over your shoulders, shoulders over your solar plexus, and solar plexus over your pelvis. Turn your attention to your breath. Follow your breath in and down, and out and up. As you use a focus on your breath to begin to rein in your attention, notice what residue is there from your day so far. What kind of energy is moving through you? What kinds of thoughts are floating around in your mind? And as you continually turn your attention toward your breath, use that focus as a vehicle to just detach and become an observer of what's happening within you and around you. As you breathe, begin to imagine a green light at the center of your heart, and let each in-breath bring new vitality, oxygen, brightness, and life to your heart center, letting that green light begin to grow bigger and brighter. The seed sound for the Anahata chakra is yum. It's spelled Y-A-M, but it sounds like yum, which is pretty appropriate for this place in our energetic body. But in addition to this yummy quality of love, the heart chakra, when it's open and flowing, can also reveal to us tremendous sadness and grief. In some spiritual traditions, there's talk of a tender heart of sadness. Sadness and love, grief and love often go hand in hand. It's almost impossible really to tease them apart. So as you sit here and breathe into that green light of your heart chakra, just notice how willing you are to feel sadness with bliss. Can you hold them both? You might think about the way love shows up in your life. Who do you love, or what do you love? And maybe something comes very quickly and easily to you. Maybe you love your kids, or your partner, or yourself, or your work. Or maybe the answer doesn't come so easily. Maybe you're feeling in a place where you can't call up love quite so readily. And that's okay. It's not a problem to be fixed. Just watch it. You can imagine and maybe even trust that there is a great big love there. Maybe you just haven't met it yet. As you continue to breathe light into your heart center, imagine that that green heart chakra is growing bigger and broader with each breath, spreading out like a lily pad. If you imagine that the 3 chakra points beneath your heart center are like the stem of a lily pad, going down through the water and into the soil, then our heart is that big green leaf that spreads out on the surface of the water. You can spread out so that you can receive light and goodness, and so that you can offer a safe place. A lily pad can be a sanctuary for all kinds of little creatures, and so too can the love that you have to offer. The space that you are able to hold for others to love and to grieve and be in sadness. Inhale to receive that light, and exhale to offer, releasing any fear, any protective holding around this heart center. Remembering that we're not doing all of the work today. Just a little nudge toward a little more energy flow with each breath. You're always welcome to repeat silently to yourself or out loud that Bija mantra, yum, 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 as many times as you wish. Continue to breathe into this space and notice what is there. Notice any inclination you have to look for just the bliss. Notice any wish you have to turn away from loss and sadness. Continually invite yourself to move a little closer toward being able to hold both. As you continue to breathe into your green light heart center, imagine that it is continuing to grow now from this lily pad out bigger and bigger until it expands past the boundaries of your physical body, until you are radiating this energy of love. Great, big, tender, sad, powerful love out into the bigger space around you. Feel free to let your imagination run wild. Let it get as big as you want it to get right now. Imagine that you could collect and grow and pulsate so much love that you fill yourself up completely, that your only remaining choice is to offer because you can't receive any more. You're so full. One of my teachers often says that we're all walking around the earth either saying, "Do you love me? Will you love me?" Or we're walking the earth saying, "I love you. You're loved." How much love would it take for you to be the latter, to be the lover, Imagine that you had that power right now. Breathe into your heart space. Grow it bigger. Nudge against your edge. Grow just a little bit. And as you're growing into this great big love, keep reminding yourself that when you hit sadness, when sadness shows up, it's supposed to be there. You may feel like you can't or don't want to hold it, but you can. You just have to be willing. If you're imagining that this great big green light of love is bigger than you at this point, feel how perhaps you are no longer sitting here holding a pose, doing work, but rather this energy of love is holding you upright in your seat, leading you through your maze of thoughts and sensations, continually returning you to the home of your heart and your breath. And you could just rest into this sweet hammock of the love of the universe as it moves through you. Although it may not always be so easy to connect with it, the more you practice in this space, the more you come to trust that this love is always there. This energy is always there, holding you. You don't need to look outside of yourself. It never leaves you. You can continue to sit with this energy, these thoughts and feelings as long as you like. And whenever you feel complete for today, take in a deep breath. And exhale fully. Open your eyes, slowly taking in the earth beneath you, the air and the light around you. Looking around, take in the larger space around you, all of the life and activity, and come fully back into your present space. Thanks again for joining me. Namaste.